I'm Datuk Dr. Denison Jayasooria, the Secretary General of Proham and also the Principal Research Fellow at the Institute of Ethnic Studies, UKM. This consultation was jointly organized by GMM and Proham in order to review the set of guidelines prepared by the Human Rights Working Group from Indonesia. This is an ASEAN-level document and work done comprehensively across the 10 ASEAN countries to look at religious freedom or belief in the ASEAN region. The discussion today, which brought together about more than 50 people, was very comprehensive in its discussion. All the participants were appreciative of the document and the work done by the Human Rights Working Group. And from this, they noticed the importance and relevance for Asia, for ASEAN, especially noting that ASEAN is such a diverse group of countries that have some real pressing issues related to religious freedom, where majority communities, it could be Buddhist or Muslim or Christian, and the context of minorities within the region where they have been experiencing different kinds of issues and challenges. And therefore, the guidelines focused on building a framework from human rights consistent with the ASEAN Declaration, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, then brings the fundamental principles for freedom of religion and protection for every individual and group within the ASEAN context. In and through the course of the discussion, there were a number of significant points that were highlighted by the participants. This included one call to set up a high-level ASEAN panel on the protection, the promotion and protection of religious freedom, noting the sensitivities in many countries, may it be Myanmar or even Thailand or Malaysia or Indonesia. Secondly, there was a call for civil society, including academia, in cooperation with the National Human Rights Commissions in a number of the ASEAN countries, to set up a monitoring group to monitor to see the progress of ASEAN countries vis-a-vis religious freedom. There is a call, this is a more difficult call, to have some grievance mechanism like an ASEAN Human Rights Court. So these are some areas that were highlighted in general, including developing an educational curriculum on the teaching of religion across ASEAN countries, strengthening capacity building for enforcement officers, especially those handling religious matters, including judges, both civil and Sharia courts within this context. There is also a call for ASEAN countries to be more open in inviting and utilizing the services of the UN Special Rapporteur on religious freedom, and also a call to set up mediation centers, community mediation centers, where there could be possible difficulties. So all in, a lot of positive feedback, a sense of hope that in and through these initiatives, religious freedom can be enhanced, and the people within ASEAN, especially as we move towards the ASEAN community in 2015, and the chairmanship of ASEAN comes to Malaysia, that Malaysia will play a key role in this context as these are important areas.
DurianAsean.